Y'all don't be mad at me, but I have some thoughts about this that a lot of you are probably not gonna like. First off, I want to say I don't think the imperial system is superior to the metric system, but it does deserve some defense. So to start, you can thank this guy, Henry VIII, for being the first person to say what a foot was, and it was the length of your foot. While the origin of the yard is uncertain, it comes from our pace length, either 1 step or 2 steps. The mile comes from the word mille, which means 1,000. A mile was roughly 1,000 paces. All of these measurements and units come from a time when there was no standard. The average farmer didn't have a ruler or a tape measure to measure their field. They had to use parts of their body. And yes, there's a standard now. And yes, the units are weird, but there's a very valid reason why it arrived to these units the way it did. The Fahrenheit scale from 0 to 100 is from a very human experience of temperature. 0 is all the way cold to a human being, and 100 is all the way hot to a human being. And yeah, it's weird that 12 of something equals 1 of another, but I don't see anyone here measuring time in like kiloseconds or centiyears. And the metric system is nice and neat, it's base 10, but also there's nothing magical about base 10. We use base 10 because it's what we're familiar with, and we only use base 10 because we have 10 digits, and that's what we happened to count on when we were developing as a species. As for the US converting to the metric system, we could. It would cost time and energy and money, but we could do it. But I will say this, in places where it matters, such as scientific measurements or drug deals, we're already doing it.